violations were cited by the report, I think the next step is not to refer that to the Sangguniang, but to implement the regulation, the ordinance, or the corresponding law on the establishment. So with that, the proper process is, one, formally notify the establishment about every violation. Number two, conduct a hearing to give them time to explain. And number three, if they still do not comply, or during the hearing they are not able to present any justification, then apply the corresponding penalty.
Who will be conducting the hearing? The Committee on Health and Sanitation?
I think it should be in the executive department, no longer with the Sangguniang.
So we will refer this to the office of the city mayor.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Any reaction? So we will refer this to the office of the city mayor. Next item, please.
Next is drop of an ordinance establishing the Naga City Center for Safety and Resilience, defining its nature, functions, organizational arrangement, and operations, providing for the integration and coordination of the Secretariat and operations support functions of the City Peace and Order Council, the City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, the City Anti-Drug Abuse Council, and the Naga City Resilience Council, and appropriating funds therefore.
Reactions? Councilor Omar Buenafe.
Mr. Chair, this item still pending in the joint committees of Organizational Development and Committee on Peace and Order and Public Safety. So I request that we refer it to the said committees, Mr. Chair.
Committee on
Organizational Development.
Organizational Development
Jointly with the Committee on Peace and Order and Public
Committee
Safety.
on Peace and Order.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Next is the committee report of the Committee on Laws and Ordinances.
Committee on Laws and Ordinances, headed by Councilor Oying Rosales.
Mr. Chairman,
Your report is duly acknowledged.
we held a committee hearing last February 27.
There
There was
a
no quorum, Mr. Chairman.
No quorum,
Yeah, I
so
move
we
for
are
the-
converting the plenary into the
Yes, Mr.
Committee of the
Chairman.
Whole.
The first item is the proposed resolution proposed by Mr. Ricardo San Andres, sponsored by Honorable Nathan Serio, earnestly requesting the national government to rename the portion of a tertiary national road in Naga City, particularly the road segment from the boundary of Barangays Peña Francia, traversing Barangays San Felipe, Pacol, Carolina, and Panikwason, to Senator Tecla Siga Avenue. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to recommend to the plenary the approval of the proposed resolution. May we request the Honorable Presiding Officer to recognize the proponent?
The
Honorable
principal
Nathan
proponent, Councilor Nathan Serio, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Ining proposal, Mr. Chairman, napapanahon mo niya na Women's Month. Ang gusto ng tawan nun ra ang sarong Taganaga, sarong pigmundag sa Peña Francia, na masasabi tang icons kang women empowerment.
Was
Si-
Tecla San Andres Siga,
Dating senador,
yeah, the first female senator.
top-notcher, 1930, sa bar exam.
And she was born here in Peña
Peña
Francia,
Francia.
Naga City.
Yeah po.
Okay.
And kagin man cabinet member, yung administrator kang social work administration katong panahon, nagin man congresswoman kang pero albay siya nag-represent. Sarong babayeng matibay na naglataw sa national firmament kang panahon na ang lopos profession sa kayaan governance dominado kan mga lalaki. Ano pa panahon na grumdumunta ini takadakol ng masing mga kakian mo niyan dahil nga ni bistado ang pangara na yan. Medyo ang pangaran niya nga ni bira ka na makadangog ka siring na pangaran, di ba? Garos ka to sa comics, ingwang arog ka yan. Pero ngunyan man na nagagamit kang siring na pangaran. Pero orgulyo ini kang naga, Mr. Chair. Kaya kung mayo kung comments naman pag-iriba, I would move that we pass this resolution, very timely resolution, earnestly requesting the national government to rename portion of a tertiary national road in Naga City, province of Camarines Sur, particularly the road segment from the boundary of Barangay Peña Francia, traversing Barangay San Felipe, Pacol, Carolina, and Panikwason to Senator Tecla R. Siga, San Andres Siga Avenue. I move that we pass this on joint and collective motion.
Joint and collective.
The second item, Mr. Chairman, is the third revised copy of the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Jesse Albios, City Youth Councilors Glo Gail Paco, Senior Citizen Councilor Simeon Jesus Adan, requiring operators, owners and proprietors of restaurants, fast food chains, canteens, food courts, and other similar establishments within Naga City to put up a potable drinking water system accessible to the customers or serve the same without cost. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to recommend to the plenary approval on second reading of the proposed ordinance. May we request that the Honorable Mr. Chairman, Honorable Jesse Albios.
Councilor Jesse Albios.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This proposed ordinance is being presented to the plenary, taking into considerations the recommendations and proposals coming from the Metro Naga Water District, the City Health Office, and the Metro Naga Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So, Section 1 is the title, is the Customer Access to Free Potable Drinking Water Ordinance in the City of Naga. Section 2 is the Declaration of Policy, wherein it is the declared policy of the City Government of Naga to uphold and promote the general welfare of everyone, protect and promote everyone's right to health, and ensure the delivery of basic services. Recognizing water as a basic necessity, it is hereby declared as a policy of the city government to ensure that potable water is accessible to customers, and not only when a customer asks for it. So the legal basis, the Presidential Decree number 856, otherwise known as the Sanitation Code of the Philippines. On Section 4, we have the definition of terms. Section 5, services and facilities. It states here that all restaurants and other similar establishments operating within the City of Naga are mandated to provide access to free potable water to its customers, either through direct serving of free drinking water or putting up of a water station. So we included under Section 6, the water sources are the following: the water refilling stations. Second is the own drinking water with water filtration system, and third is the Metro Naga Water District water supply. Under Section 7 is the minimum frequency of sampling for microbiological examination of drinking water. So the reference here, Mr. Chair, is the Republic Act Presidential Decree number 856, and the recommendation of the City Health Office Sanitary Division and the Metro Naga Water District. For small food establishments such as carinderias and mobile food carts, it will be every 6 months of water sampling. Whereas for industrial, commercial, and institutional food establishments, monthly sampling in accordance with Presidential Decree number 856 or the Sanitation Code of the Philippines. Under Section 8, we have the functions of the City Health Office as tasked to conduct inspection of all restaurants and other similar establishments to ensure their compliance. Section 9, we have the penalty clause. For the first offense, it will be a reprimand. Second offense, a fine of 3,000 pesos and a final notice of violation. For third offense, a fine of 5,000 pesos and a suspension of business permit and closure until such time the restaurant and other similar establishment complies with the ordinance. So that is the salient points of the proposed ordinance, Mr. Chair, and the proponent is ready to answer queries or comments coming from the members of the Sangguniang.
Any question or comment? Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In case there is a customer in an eatery who requests for water but is not given any water, where would he file his complaint?
Councilor Albios.
Mr. Chair, as always, it is the City Legal Office that is tasked to, I think, first the complaint must be lodged with the City Health Office, considering that they are the one who shall monitor this, and if necessary penalties will be given, the City Legal Office will direct the penalty implementation.
With that, Mr. Chair, maybe we can include under Section 8, functions of the City Health Office, siguro last paragraph, that they would be the receiving office for all complaints related with compliance with that ordinance.
Reaction from the principal author.
Yes, Mr. Chair, the proponent is amenable to the proposal of the Honorable Mendoza.
Any other comment or question? Yes, Councilor Nathan Serio.
Mr. Chair, just a clarification.
Okay, please.
Initabing ordinansa, garo available sa ang benepisyong ining kuaning tubig kung customer ka dyan sa establishment. Kung sabi yun, nag-order ka ng kakanon.
Councilor Albios.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Unless the business establishments offer free drinking water kahit sa
Okay.
non-customers.
So the free drinking potable water
Kung customer ka.
is only for the customers.
Okay. Kung nakilaog ka dyan, napapahi ka na, nakigamit ka, pag luwas mo, gusto mag-inom tubig, pwede kang i-refuse na taan tubig.
Nasa discretion kang establishments considering na ang title is customer access. So, gusto sabihin dapat customer.
Pwede siya magsabi, mag-order ka ng una, tatanti kang tubig. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any other question? Comments? Reactions? Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
Under Section 5, all 5.1 states, all restaurants and other similar establishments operating business within the city of Naga are mandated. How about the testing and examination of the water quality? In which section is it provided?
Councilor Albios.
Section 8, under the function of the City Health Office, tasked to conduct inspection of all restaurants and other similar establishments to ensure their compliance. Mr. Chair, during the committee hearing, the representative from the Sanitary Division of the City Health Office mentioned that they are already monitoring the restaurants, particularly the food chains, with regards to the compliance on water sampling. They are already conducting this. The purpose for this ordinance, Mr. Chair, is that there are several food establishments that do not serve free drinking water.
Okay, are you satisfied with the answer of Councilor Albios, Councilor Mendoza?
So the inspection would be made to check compliance with the sanitary code of the Philippines. Is that it?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Can we state that in the first paragraph to ensure their compliance? Siguro isabi ta kung compliance to what law? To ensure their compliance with the requirements of sanitation code of Philippines. If the proponent would agree.
Reaction, Councilor Albios.
Yes, Mr. Chair, this representation is amenable to the proposal to add in the first paragraph of the function of the City Health Office the recommendation of the Honorable Mendoza.
Okay, thank you.
No further questions, Mr. Chair. Salamat po.
Any other question or comment or reaction? There being none, Please make the necessary motion now, Councilor Abios.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I move for the approval of the ordinance requiring operators, owners, or proprietors of restaurants, fast food chains, canteens, food courts, carinderias, bars, mobile food carts, and other similar establishments operating within Naga City to put up a potable drinking water system accessible to the customers or serve the same without cost and providing penalties thereof with the as amended on second reading, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. So the proposed ordinance is approved on second reading.
The third item, Mr. Chairman, is the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Jefferson Felix, amending certain provisions of the Enhanced Sangguniang Kabataan Mandatory Training Ordinance of Naga City and renaming the same as the SK Academy Program of Naga City, strengthening its institutional framework and for other purposes. We deferred consideration of the matter because the proponent was on official business during the said committee hearing.
So deferred.
The fourth item is the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Gilda Gail Abonal Gomez promoting responsible trauma-sensitive reporting by media entities, campus publications, and social media content creators, providing guidelines enumerating prohibited acts, prescribing duties, and imposing penalties for violations thereof. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to direct the Secretariat to remind the Naga City Press Corps, Camarines Sur Press Corps to submit their comments and inputs on the proposed ordinance. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Position, invite representatives from the said press agencies to attend the next hearing on the matter. And last disposition was to furnish various school publications with a copy of the proposed ordinance and request them to submit their comments to the Secretariat within 10 days upon receipt. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The fifth item is a letter dated February 19, 2026 of Ronald C. Garcia, Barangay Secretary of Barangay Lerma, forwarding Barangay Ordinance Number 9, Series of 2025, amending the Barangay Ordinance Number 1, Series of 2022, or the Barangay Revenue Code of Lerma. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to request the Barangay Council to amend the title of the said Barangay Ordinance to an ordinance updating the Barangay Revenue Code of Barangay Lerma. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
In relation to that, Mr. Chairman, we will also request the said barangay ordinance to be furnished to the City Treasurer's Office for review and certification as to whether the imposition of fees and charges complies with the joint memorandum circular jointly issued by the DILG and the Department of Finance. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
And the third item is to request the said Barangay Council to consult with the City Treasurer's Office on the matter. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Again, any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The sixth item is a letter dated February 16 from Punong Barangay Angelo Benjola of Barangay Igualdad endorsing the revised barangay ordinances of the said barangay. May I proceed to the disposition?
Yes,
Mr.
please.
Chairman? On Barangay Ordinance Number 2025-2, entitled An Ordinance Establishing Curfew for Minors Within the Territorial Jurisdiction of Barangay Igualdad and Providing Penalties for Violation thereof. Committee resolved to recommend to the plenary the passage of a resolution declaring valid Barangay Ordinance Number 2025-2 as entitled. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
On the second barangay ordinance subject for review, Barangay Ordinance Number 2025-4, an ordinance mandating the sustained cleanliness and proper maintenance of all canals and drainage systems within Barangay Igualdad. The committee resolved to recommend to the plenary the passage of a resolution declaring valid the said barangay ordinance. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The third barangay ordinance for review is Barangay Ordinance Number 2025-5, an ordinance regulating the use and operation of videoke, karaoke machines, and other similar amplified audio equipments in Barangay Igualdad, Naga City to prevent noise pollution. The committee resolved to recommend to the plenary the passage of a resolution declaring valid the said barangay ordinance. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Again, any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 7 is a letter dated February 19, still from Punong Barangay Angelo or Benjola, endorsing 3 other barangay ordinances for review of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. May I proceed to the disposition?
Yes, please.
On Barangay Ordinance Number 2025 entitled Barangay Igualdad, Naga City Bawal Kalat Ordinance. The committee resolved to return the said barangay ordinance for further revision. So move, Mr. Chairman.
So we will return that particular proposed ordinance.
On Barangay Ordinance Number 2025-8, an ordinance requiring all boarding house and apartment owners to mandate their boarders/tenants to register with the barangay. The committee resolved to recommend to the plenary the passage of a resolution declaring valid the said barangay ordinance. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
On the third barangay ordinance, Barangay Ordinance Number 2025-10, entitled an ordinance acknowledging and establishing the official logo of Barangay Igualdad, Naga City for official and ceremonial use. The committee resolved to return the said barangay ordinance for further revision. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends my report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Councilor Oying Rosales. Next item, please.
Next is the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Felix, the amended.
Councilor Felix, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is just the revised ordinance, Mr. Chair, earlier as amended, Mr. Chair. Thank you po.
How's that again?
It's the revised monitoring and evaluation tool for the ordinance approved earlier on second reading, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Next item.
Next is under new business. Item number 1 is a letter dated February 23 of Mr. Eduardo Mercado Jr., owner and operator of Cáceres Sports Arena, applying for a permit to hold a two-cock derby on March 31st at Cáceres Sports Arena.
Committee on Games and Amusement.
Next is a letter dated February 4 of Police Colonel Gilbert Pareñas, pertaining to their proposed establishment of a mobile command post to enhance field command, control, and communication capabilities during police operations.
Committee on Public Safety.
Next is the Barangay Carolina Resolution Number 3, requesting the city government of Naga for the issuance of 20 franchises to the Carolina Trimobile operators and drivers.
Committee on Transport.
Next is the project proposal, Certified Nursing Assistant Program of the Naga College Foundation.
Committee on Health.
Education. Education. Health. Health. Next is undated letter of Diego Conner, Senior, creator of co-ownerism, Free Money Forever, introducing an economic initiative designed to empower motorists and local communities. The
Committee on Manpower and Livelihood.
Manpower and
You will be dealing with Mr. Diego Poner.
Next is the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Rosales, an ordinance establishing a personnel rationalization policy and regulating the enhancement of job order and contract of service personnel in the city government of Naga.
Committee on Organizational Development.
Next is the 2026 annual budget of Barangay del Rosario,
Appropriations Committee.
annual budget of Barangay Calawag.
Again, Appropriations Committee.
Under other matters, number 1 is a letter dated February 26 of Attorney Ohastro, transmitting the revised tripartite memorandum agreement respecting the implementation of the Naga City Youth Employment Program.
Noted.
Next is the letter dated February 25 of Attorney Patricia Belen Amoranto of the City Legal Office, addressed to Ms. Annabel Vargas, containing the review and recommendation pertaining to the implementation of Tarabasa Tutoring Program.
Again, we take note of this.
Next is another letter of Attorney Amoranto, addressed to the CSWDO, containing the review and recommendation and the draft memorandum of agreement on social pension for indigent senior citizen.
Noted.
Next is the mental health report from January to December from the CSWDO.
I believe I was asking for
Statistics.
this report.
Yes, yes, Mr.
Councilor
Chair.
Gail Abunal Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I also requested from other offices. I will just include, Mr. Chair, the data in the explanatory note of the proposed ordinance.
Okay, thank you. Next item, please.
Next is a letter from the City Legal Office on the review of the draft memorandum of understanding between GNS Events and Logistic Management and the City Government of Naga.
Noted.
Next is the authority for Honorable Elmer Badimar to travel.
Noted.
Next is the nominal voting.
Before the nominal voting, I think we have a reaction from Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I request reconsideration of the disposition of item 1 under new business, referring to the letter of Caceres Sports Arena. The disposition is to refer the same to the Committee on Games. May I request that in addition to that disposition, we also direct the City Treasurer's Office to submit a report as to how much is the revenue generated by that entity on a month-to-month basis, starting from 2025 up to the present.
So please make a motion.
I move that we request the City Treasurer's Office to submit a report as to the revenue generated from the Caceres Sports Arena in 2025 up until February, o kaya January 2026. So
Okay.
move, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chairman, may I move to transfer to nominal voting all ordinances approved on second reading and approve the same on third and final reading.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Councilor Nathan Serio.
may I request that in the two resolutions we earlier passed in connection with the Palarong Bicol, to include the name of Councilor Jude Joknos as one of the proponents of the two proposals.
Okay, we will be including the name of Councilor
Jude Jokno.
Jokno. Please take note, Madam Secretary. So, no objection. So, the motion is approved.
Move to adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
Adjourn.